Good morning. The universal principles that I share point to how we create our experience of life from the inside out. And one of those principles is about the gift of thought and how we live in a world of thought from the moment that we're born until the moment that we die. Now, Sydney Banks, who's the teacher, or the founder of these teachings, is known to say that your thoughts are like an artist's brush and they paint a picture of the reality that you live in. Now, when we first come across these universal principles and we start to have our own insights, we get a feel for how the world doesn't work outside in, and we start to flip over to the inside out paradigm. And I know that one of the things that I've experienced with the people that I work with when they first start having insights is that, and including myself here, we can have a tendency to go back into seeking mode because when we have our first insights and we start to get a feel for how the world we live in does work inside out, we'll see it in a couple of areas, but we'll also probably have a pile over here that look like exceptions. And oftentimes, particularly in the early days, the pile of exceptions are the areas that cause us the most grief, the most pain, and the most suffering. So it may look like it's inside out in the traffic. Maybe that's one of the first insights that you have, that you're creating your own feelings about the traffic and your own stress and aggravation and frustration and whatever else is going on for you. But it might not look like it's an inside out job when it comes to your relationships or to your physical, mental, emotional health or to your finances or your work or whatever area it is that is in your pile of exceptions, because we all have them. So the message really for today is that when we have this tendency to go back into seeking mode because we want to have insights and see more about the areas that cause us pain and suffering, that there's a hack. And the hack is this. The more we can sit in appreciation for the insights that we do have and for the glimpses that we've had into how we innocently use the gift of thought against ourselves, and how we can sometimes use the gift of thought to take ourselves away from our mental health, then the more we can sit in appreciation, even for the tiniest little glimpse that we have, that feeling of appreciation is what will carry you forward faster. Because when we sit in appreciation, that feeling of appreciation opens us up. And the more open and the more relaxed we are, the more we are in flow with life. And the more relaxed and open we are, the more space there is inside us for more fresh new insights and fresh new thoughts to come to us. Because we don't get our insights by chasing them and seeking them. They come to us in a quiet moment when we're open and we're relaxed. And what I've seen with the people that I'm working with, particularly one-to-one in this space, is that the more we can sit in appreciation for what we see, and this has been my own experience as well, it seems that more and more light-hearted energy seems to creep into our lives. And who doesn't want a bit more light-heartedness? Particularly in these times when life can look and feel like it's heavy, and it can look and feel like it's coming at us from the outside in. But there are no exceptions. Our world works from the inside out 100% of the time. So the opportunity today is to reflect and to relax as best you can, and to keep your mind and your heart as open as you can. That's it for today. See you next time. Take care.